We continue to make preschool more affordable. The government funds the anchor operators and partner operators to keep fees down. And all parents receive significant subsidies for childcare, with low-income parents receiving substantially more. Still, for middle-income parents, preschool fees can take up a chunk of their household budget, especially if 2 or more kids are in preschool at the same time. Like the Low family, for example. They are middle income, both parents are working. They have 2 sons, Kalen, who is turning 5, and Kyler, who is 2. Both boys attend a government-supported preschool. To help families like the Lows, we will enhance preschool subsidies. The Lows currently do not qualify for additional means-tested subsidies because their household income exceeds the current maximum income, which is $7,500. We will raise this income ceiling to $12,000 a month. And this will extend the means-tested subsidies to 30,000 more households, including the Lows. On top of this, we'll also increase the quantum of preschool subsidies across the board. I show you how it works out. Before the changes, Mr. and Mrs. Low pay about $560 per month for each child's preschool. The enhanced subsidies will knock off a third of their preschool expenses, which will then go down to around $370 per child. Later on, when Kalen and Kyler enter primary school, the family's expenses will go down even further. Because primary school itself is almost free, you have to pay a few dollars miscellaneous fees. But if the boys need student care after school in the afternoons, it will cost the Lows about $300 per child. So it's even lower than the $370 which they'll be paying after the enhanced subsidies. In the medium term, we aim to bring down full-day preschool expenses to around that level, which means the cost of primary school plus after-school student care. So $370 coming down to around $300. We need a while to get there, but we are working towards that. Recently, several PAP women MPs, led by SPS Sun Xueling, surveyed young parents on preschool. Understandably, the parents were concerned about affordability. The MPs made an important point that preschool should be like housing and healthcare, where we have a good and affordable government-funded option for all Singaporeans. There's a private option if you want, but for many Singaporeans, in fact, the majority, the government-supported funded option is high quality and more than satisfactory. I agree with them. For housing, we have HDB. For healthcare, we have the restructured hospitals. Similarly, for preschool, we should have good quality, government-supported choices available to all Singaporeans. This is, in fact, our policy. Today, just over half of all preschool places are government-supported. Over time, we will bring this up to 80%, just like HDB. And we're putting a lot of resources towards this. Already, the government spends about $1 billion a year on early childhood education. And this will more than double over the next few years. Hopefully, with all these improvements, parents will no longer think of preschool as an expensive phase of bringing up their children.